Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to your Wednesday night quiz night. We have come out of the tap room for fairly obvious reasons, and we're now in my dining room. Good evening, everybody. I'm Scott, and you are on the page of Scott's Live Quiz. We are here to give away some beer. So if you fancy winning some beer, let's start posting in the comments. Let us know who's playing and where you're playing from, please, guys. Also, we have a little challenge for you. Hang fire, those that are regulars in playing your Rooster Booster. We've got a little bit of a twist on that this evening. So hang fire on that. But what I need you to do, your team name. As we all know, tomorrow is National Cheese Day. We're all celebrating it. Evening, Shane. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Thank you for macking it tonight. Appreciate it. So, yes, National Cheese Day tomorrow, guys. So we need a cheese-related team name. Get posting your cheese-related team names. Let us know who's playing and where you are playing, how you're playing. If you're on a Zoom chat, if you're doing a WhatsApp, if you're doing a house party, let us know how you're playing, guys. Hope all is good. Hello, Stephen, Craig, hope you're well. Lindsay, hiya, guys. Nice to see all the regulars jumping on board. I hope you're all well this evening. And that's from myself and from Sally Social. Sally Social, my gorgeous wife, is in the lounge. We like to do social distancing, keep at least 2 meters apart all the time, ever since we've been married. So she's there doing the social media. I'm in the dining room running your quiz. The reason we keep that distance apart is obviously because we can hear each other on a slight delay. And as I always say, I never like to delay the feed. So good to see everybody jumping on. Come in, say hello to one another as well, guys. Lovely to have everybody on board. So as I say, hang fire on playing your Rooster Booster. Hang fire. The reason being, guys, we're going to do something a little different tonight. I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling generous. I know it's not like me. I'm actually going to tell you your rounds before, and you can choose which round you play your Rooster Booster on, which round you think you will do best, and you'll get double bubble for that entire round. Hi, Jane. Hope you're well. Hiya, Vicky. Hope things are good. Matt and Becky, evening. Hope you're doing all right. Hope young Oliver's doing well, and that gorgeous daughter of yours as well. Hope everybody is doing fab this evening, guys. So we need your cheese-related team names and your choice, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. You can play R1, R3, and R5. R1, R3, R5 as normal, but I'm telling you what your rounds are before you decide. So R1, R1. Good evening, Janet. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us again. Hiya, Kev. Hiya, Tim. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, your rounds this evening, so you can decide beforehand. Hi, Sheila. Hope you're well as well. Mad Natters and Jude. It's all the dudes are on board tonight. So, do you want to play it? Round one. Round one tonight will be people. Round 3 will be music. And round 5 will be pot luck. R1 is people. R3 is music. And R5 is pot luck. Make your decisions. You have to commit now. Commit it to the comments and commit it to your pen and paper. R1, people. R3, music. R5 is pot luck. They are your 3 bonus rounds this evening. That will be interspersed with round 2. Yeah, they're back, everybody. Everybody loves them. So we're going to do some more anagrams for you. We are doing anagrams and at round 2. And round 4 is your dingbats. Hi, Liz, over there in Mosul. Hope you are well. So R1, people. R2, anagrams. R3 is your music. R4 is dingbats. And R5 is pot luck. Let's have a look at some of the names we've got coming in. John Evans, good evening, John. The Carefully Phillies. Casey and Chris from Leeds are the Feta fans. Jesus and Pam in Heckmondwike. How dare he? Sarah Dickens. She's a stinking bishop. And Tim Franks, Wallace and his grommets. Thank you, guys. Some absolute cracking team names. So there we go. Hi, Zoe. Hope you're well. I hope your sister's settled in nicely as well. So R1's people, R3 is music, R5 is potluck. Make your choice and choose wisely, people. So as always, I remember our key rules, guys. You need a pen, a pad, and a drink of your choice. Tonight, I am on the good old Yankee, the old Yankee Pale Ale, 4.3% Yankee. That's my tipple of choice tonight. Let me know your tipple of choice in the comments. Remember, throughout the quiz, guys, the comments is for banter, but never post an answer. Nigel Fawcett's here, everybody. Let's all say hello to Nigel. Hello, Nigel. So comments for banter, but never post an answer. If you're playing on your smart TV, remember you need a separate device to add to the comments. Sign in with your Gmail. Subscribe to the account, and where it says say something live chat, that is what gets you into the comments for your bits of banter, but never post an answer. So your categories, guys, again, for those that are just jumping on board, you can choose tonight when you play your bonus, but you have to choose before the quiz. So R1 is people, R3 is music, and R5 is potluck. So your Roosters, as always, have asked me to say a massive thank you. That's from Tom, Oliver, and all the guys there in the tap room. As always, huge thank you for your tremendous support. It's really, really appreciated. Rosh Bosh, hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. And I look forward to seeing some of your dancing robot moves later. So back in stock from the guys. They have let me know 24/7 is back in stock. The take-home taproom pack is back in stock. And Pilsner is back in. Sally Social will post up a link so you know where to go for Rooster's beer shop. So people have asked me, why do I pronounce it Pilsner? Pilsner, Pilsner. Well, it is because it is a pale ale. It isn't quite a Pilsner. It's brewed with noble hops from Germany and the Czech Republic, along with Pilsner and Munich malts before being fermented at a low temperature. There you go. You ask and you will find out. Also, coming up from the 19th of June onwards, we have a 4% Scrambler, which is a watermelon pale ale. Watermelon pale ale will be available from the 19th of June. We will keep you posted on that. As always, guys, I will ask you every question twice, and I'll do a quick repeat at the end of each round. We have got 90 people on board, so I reckon it's about time we did some social quistancing. Are we all ready? Stand by your beds. Round one. Round one is places. Number one, Dominic Cummings was recently criticised after visiting his mother in which county? Dominic Cummings was recently criticised after visiting his mother in which county? So Shane's just made an interesting comment there, asking if it's people or places. Yeah, that'll be my error in my notes, Shane. Thanks for picking up on that. Sorry, round one is places. Round one is places. I was going to call it people and places, but round one is places. This is your chance, your last chance if you want to change from round one. So round one, places. Round three, music. Round five, potluck. Sorry, that is my bad. There we go. So are we ready? Question two, round one, places. Question round one, places. Number two, the body of King Richard III was discovered in a car park in which city? The body of King Richard III was discovered in a car park in which city? So we've had a couple of people swap due to my lack of administrative ability, we'll go with. Shane, I think you may have seen that before, so we're aware of that. I can't even spell basic surnames, honestly. Okay, so number 2 again. The body of King Richard III was discovered in a car park in which city? Question number 3. Which US city was recently in the news following riots after a black man died when a policeman knelt on his neck? Which US city was recently in the news following riots after a black man died when a policeman knelt on his neck? Craig Dyson, he's done a swap. He's going to hoover up all these answers. Question number 4. Devon borders how many counties? Devon borders how many counties? So number 4, round 1, places. Devon borders how many counties? Question number 5. Name the capital of Vietnam. Name the capital of Vietnam. Question number 6. The novel and film The French Lieutenant's Woman is set in which English seaside town? The novel and film The French Lieutenant's Woman is set in which English seaside town? Morning, Nigel, love. Hope you're well. Question number 7. Question number 7. In which country was a young boy praised after a phone clip emerged of him calmly tiptoeing away from a brown bear he had come across whilst playing on a hillside? In which country was a young boy praised after a phone clip emerged of him calmly tiptoeing away from a brown bear he had come across whilst playing on a hillside? Tell everybody's delighted they swapped the old Rooster Booster. Don't forget, tonight, guys, we are playing for a case of cans delivered to your door safely and securely and respecting social distancing. That comes from Roosters, the brilliant tap room here in Harrogate, but deliverable throughout mainland UK. You're playing for a case of cans this evening. I'll let you know what you need to do on that, guys, as we progress through the quiz. Your last one in round 1, places. Which country's Prime Minister was recently praised after smiling and laughing during a live TV interview, which was interrupted by an earthquake? Which country's Prime Minister was recently praised after smiling and laughing during a live TV interview, which was interrupted by an earthquake? So that is your last question, round 1. Has that given you a shaky start, the earthquake question? Let me repeat your 8 from round 1, places. Dominic Cummings was recently criticised after visiting his mother in which county? Question number 2. The body of King Richard III was discovered in a car park in which city? Number 3. Which US city was recently in the news following riots after a black man died when a policeman knelt on his neck? Devon borders how many counties is question number 3. Question number 3. Number 4, sorry. Number 4. Question number 4. Devon borders how many counties? Question number 5. Name the capital of Vietnam. Name the capital of Vietnam. Question number 6. Number 6. The novel and film The French Lieutenant's Woman is set in which English seaside town? Question number 7. In which country was a young boy praised after a phone clip emerged of him calmly tiptoeing away from a brown bear he had come across whilst playing on a hillside? And number 8, which country's Prime Minister was recently praised after smiling and laughing during a live TV interview, which was interrupted by an earthquake? Which country's Prime Minister was recently praised after smiling and laughing during a live TV interview, which was interrupted by an earthquake? They are your 8 places questions. I'll give you 30 seconds and then we are going on to your anagrams. Moving on to your anagrams. They are back. They're so popular. They're back once again. What I've done, guys, I've made it a lot easier for you tonight. They are categorized again. They are categorized. So they're not purely random. They are all professions. They are professions. Are we ready? Number 1. Get ready with, write it down, screenshot it, whatever you need to do. Number 1. What profession is that? Moshing ref. Moshing ref. M-O-S-H-I-N-G. Ref. R-E-F. Moshing ref is a profession. It is a profession. And following some recent feedback and a suggestion, I'm going to be really nice tonight. I don't know what's happened to me. I might have had a bad day at work because I'm feeling kind tonight. And I'm going to tell you, it is a one-word answer. You are looking for a one-word answer using the letters from Moshing Ref. M-O-S-H-I-N-G-R-E-F. Moshing Ref. And that is a profession. That's your first one. Let's have a look at your second one. Your second one. So there we go. Adele dances prang. Adele dances prang. A-D-E-L-D-A-N-C-E-R-S P-R-A-N-G. Adele dances prang. A-D-E-L-E-D-A-N-C-E-R-S P-R-A-N-G. Adele dances prang. I did see in the news actually one of Adele's dancers recently did have a prang in his car, ended up driving straight into the sea. He really was rolling in the deep. So that's Adele dances prang. Third one. Christian pureed. Christian pureed. C-R-I-S-T-I-A-N pureed. P-U-R-E-E-D. Christian pureed. C-R-I-S-T-I-A-N pureed. P-U-R-E-E-D. And I can tell you question 2 and question 3 are both 2-word answers. So number 1 is a 1-word profession. Question 2 and question 3 are both 2-word professions. Are we ready? Let's go with those again, guys, and then I will give you a short break. So your first one, guys, your first one, 1 word, 1 job from Moshing Ref. Moshing Ref. Which job is that? 1 word. 2 words. Adele dances prang. Adele dances prang. Name the 2-word profession. Adele dances prang. And your third one. Christian pureed. Christian pureed. 2-word answer, profession. I'm going to leave that with you. I'm going to go and check in with Sally Social and what's happening on the social media. No doubt I'll get told off for something. Could be anything. Who knows? That's part of tonight's joy of the quiz. You probably know better than I what I'm about to get a bollocking for. So I'll get my bollocking and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you soon. . Hey everybody, we're back. We're back. So I see Helen Dopey Dawson thinks the anagrams are a bit too difficult. What does everybody else think? Because the feedback we got on anagrams was, okay, give us a clue, categorize them, and let us know how many words are involved. So I've done that. I can't really make it any easier for you, Helen, other than telling you the answers, which I will do in about 1 minute. 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left. Going back to your team names, we have Dot and Hug Chilling Cheddar. Dot and Hug Chilling Cheddar. Dot and Hug have made it to the photo frame this evening. Come and say hello to these guys. Come and say, this is Dot and Hug. Dottie and Hugo, two incredibly lovely dogs. As you're aware, Patch moved on last week, and Sally and I were craving a lovely bit of peace and quiet with a dog. These two came and visited, and we're still craving a lovely bit of peace and quiet with a dog. So there we go. That's Dot and Hug, everybody. Dot and Hug on today's photo frame of destiny on the shelf of shame. Who will make the appearance on Saturday? I wonder. It could be anybody. It could be an animal. It could be a human. Could even be, I don't know what you class them, Tom and Jack Spencer. I don't know what you even call those guys. Weird fellows. Right, let's crack on, shall we, with your answers. Let's crack on. We are gonna take you to your places answers. Stand by your beds. Round one, guys. Round one on your so well behaved, Chris. Of course they are. Round one, places. Dominic Cummins was visiting his mother in Durham. Durham, we don't take Barnard Castle, anything like that. It was the county. So we are looking for Durham. Durham. Number two, King Richard III was discovered in Leicester, a car park in Leicester. Number three, of course, we were looking for Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Number four, Devon borders how many counties? The counties is three. Devon borders how many counties? Three. Cornwall, Somerset, and Dorset. Cornwall, Somerset, and Dorset. Three counties. Oh, when I did the recap of the question, and I said, question three. Yeah, that was the answer I was reading out. Always so professional. Number five, name the capital of Vietnam. That was Hanoi. Hanoi. Annoyingly, if you got that correct. Number six, the novel and film The French Lieutenant's Woman was set in Lyme Regis. Lyme Regis. Number seven, the young boy tiptoeing away from a bear was in Italy. It was in Italy. Number eight, the Prime Minister who laughed during the earthquake was New Zealand. You're eight again, guys. One was Durham. Two was Leicester. Minneapolis was three. Number three counties was number four. Number five, the capital was Hanoi. Number six was Lyme Regis. Italy was seven. And number eight was New Zealand. New Zealand, guys. Your anagrams. Let's go with your anagrams. So we're looking for professions. Moshing ref. Moshing ref was a one-word answer. It was fishmonger. It was fishmonger. Number two, Adele Dancer's Prang. Adele Dancer's Prang was a landscape gardener. Landscape gardener. Myself and Sally Social had a landscape garden around the other day to see if you could do some work on our house. Unfortunately not. Turns out it's portrait. Number three, Christian Pureade. Christian Pureade is a pediatric nurse. Who would have thought? Pediatric nurse. So you're three again, which no doubt Helen Dawson got all three of, I'm guessing. We had number one was fishmonger. Thank you, Stephen. Apparently that's my second badum-tish. Sally counts them for me, which is very kind. Cheesier team names than my jokes. Yes, thank you very much. Number one was fishmonger. Number two, landscape gardener. Number three was pediatric nurse. So, guys, you have either got 11 or you've got 19 if you've double bubbled. So have you got 11? Have you got 19? Let us know your scores out of 11 or 19, please, guys, for round 1 and 2. We are moving on to round 3 very soon. Round 3. Round 3 this evening is music. It is music. Well, music with a twist we'll go with, shall we? Let us know what we thought of the anagrams this evening. Let us know on the anagrams, guys. Were they a little bit easier tonight, do we feel? Let us know your feedback. Always nice to know. Janet's score just flooded in there. Hi, Maura. Hope you're well. Welcome to the Logan family. As always, playing far and wide, but join us on a regular basis. Hi, Ben. Hope you're well, buddy. Look at them all flying in. It's harder tonight, Lindsay. Well, you know. There we go. I like to challenge you. So let me talk to you about beer of the week if I can. Sally Social is going to share this link with you very soon. It's a little bit of a twist tonight. I'm not going straight beer of the week. I thought I'd tell you about something a little bit different, given that Father's Day is fast approaching, 21st of June. Roosters have teamed up with their neighbours, Are You Stirred, which is STIRRD, Are You Stirred, to make a special edition fudge using beer, and it's available in time for Father's Day. It's made from the Howl V7, the 7.2% dark chocolate and ginger stout, and it tastes amazing as the fudge. So Sally Social will share that link very soon. Beer fudge using the Howl HOWL V7 version 7, the alcohol 7.2% dark chocolate ginger stout fudge. So Sal will share that link with you. Your keyword tonight, guys, when we finish, if you want to be in with a chance of winning a case of cans delivered to your door, your keyword tonight will be beer fudge. A beer fudge. There we go, guys. Beer fudge. Are we ready? Keep hold of that for later. You need the words beer fudge. Is it me, or does that sound a little double entendre? Beer fudge. Right, number three. Music. Question number 3 is music. What type of object appears on the tail fin of Ryanair planes? What type of object appears on the tail fin of Ryanair planes? Oh, my screen's having one of its moments. Let me just let me deal with this. Have you noticed how I can't multitask? Because everybody else picked up on that. Or did you just leave Sally Social to let me know? Yeah, my screen's gone a bit crackers on me at the moment. So here we go. It's coming back. It's coming back with that. Right, let's go again. Question number 2 is pop. Which 80s hit starts with the following line? Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Which 80s hit starts with the following lyrics? Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Question number 3 on music. Again, it's pop music. Who had a 2017 hit with New Rules? Who had a 2017 hit with New Rules? Question number 4. Name the 80s pop star who recently intervened when a quiz contestant had been penalized for allegedly pronouncing his name incorrectly. Name the 80s pop star who recently intervened when a quiz contestant had been penalized for allegedly pronouncing his name incorrectly? So if you can hear a dog barking at the moment, it isn't our house. It was earlier. I'll be honest, it was quite regularly earlier, Dottie and Hugo. But they've gone home. They've gone home. So generally peace and quiet. Gizmo next door. Gizmo's having a little bark just to say hello to everybody. So number 5, which musical features the song "Some Enchanted Evening"? Which musical features the song "Some Enchanted Evening"? Oh, I can see there's a chat going on about an incorrectly spelled anagram. I will check that out with Sally Social very soon. Gizmo set that one. Gizmo next door. That's perhaps why he's barking at the moment. Start it out. Number 5, again, which musical featured the song "Some Enchanted Evening"? My tummy growls a lot louder than that, let me just say. So Chris, Hugo's seen old Hugie Doogie has seen his picture up there, and he's going crackers in the house. Number six, who had a 1964 hit with "Hello Dolly"? Number 6, who had a 1964 hit with "Hello Dolly"? I'm just going to check with Sally Social. Sally Social. Have we got an anagram query going on? Okay. And it's spelt differently in UK. Okay. So, as I said, the anagrams. We went with the pediatric nurse. Why, Mary Beth? We did the American spelling, apparently. So there we go. Little twist to the anagrams tonight. We American anagrams. There we go. Who would have thought? Pediatric nurse. So if there was any confusion, it was the difference between UK spelling and American spelling. Pediatric nurse. It's terrible accent. Absolutely terrible. Number 7, he had hits with "A Lovely Day" and "Ain't No Sunshine," and he recently died at age 81. Name him. Number 7 in round 3, music. He had hits with "Lovely Day" and "Ain't No Sunshine," and recently died at age 81. Can you name him? Too late to do booster switching. Far too late to booster switch. But I like the cheek of the question. You don't get if you don't ask. But tough. You're not getting. Number 8. Which small Irish town is mentioned in the lyrics of a famous First World War song? Which small Irish town is mentioned in the lyrics of a famous First World War song? So Sheila's asking the question if you can get a point for singing a song. Sheila, if you want to sing that song, record yourself and post it on our Facebook page to Scott's live quiz page. We might give you a point. Let's see how good it is. We will be the judge of that. So if you look on the Facebook page, Sheila Strain will be singing very, very soon. Thanks, Sheila. So your 8 questions again, guys. Your 8 music questions. Number 1, what type of object appears on the tail fin of Ryan airplanes? Question number 2, which 80s hit starts with the lyrics, "Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body"? Shane, encouraging people to use Tipex. Shane, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you invent Tipex? Correct me if I'm wrong. Number 2 was the lyric. Which 80s hit starts with, well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Stephen Sanders is back. Edwina, we play to all ages. Say that. Number 3, who had a 2017 hit with New Rules? Who had a 2017 hit with New Rules? Question number 4. Name the 80s pop star who recently intervened when a quiz contestant had been penalized for allegedly pronouncing his name incorrectly. The good bad ones. I value that. That's the kind of feedback I'm looking for, Stephen. The good bad ones. Wow. Number 5, which musical features the song Some Enchanted Evening? Come on, Sheila, let's sing it. Let's sing it, Sheila. Question number 6, who had a 1964 hit with Hello, Dolly? Number 7, he had hits with Lovely Day and Ain't No Sunshine and recently died aged 81. Can you name him? And number 8, which small Irish town is mentioned in the lyrics of a famous World War I song? Come on, Edwina, that one's for you. And you, Mum. Come on. Got to cater for the old days. Are we ready? We are going over to your dingbats, guys. Dingbats. 30 seconds and we are ding-batting. Can't believe you missed repair shop for this. Who would have thought, eh? My mum said to me earlier, she was looking forward to spending an hour in the company of somebody she loves. Yep, turns out Bradley Walsh, 9 o'clock, 60th birthday celebrations. So apparently I got to be finished on time. So there we go, Bradley taking over from me at 9. Thanks, Mum. Yeah, love you too. Right, are we ready? Are we ready? Your dingbats. Number 1. There we go, number 1. What is that, guys? Say what you see. Catchphrase, yada, 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 bada, bing, bada, bong. Anybody can host catchphrase. Literally anybody. Can't they, shame? Number 1. Don't forget, guys, screenshot it. If you write it down, write down exactly as you see it on the page. Screenshot it, photo it. Again, pop them up, but I'll come back round again. That's number 1. Number 2. Again, just focus on the main picture. If you see anything in the background, that is just printer bleed in the background. So just the main picture, guys. Just the main picture. What? Say what you see. Say what you see. Number 2 on your dingbats. And number 3, similar thing. You might see some bleed. I don't know if it picks it up on the screen, but there you go. That is your 3rd dingbat, guys. Your 3rd dingbat. You thought the anagrams were bad? Hello, dingbats. So there you 3. Are we ready again, guys? Number 1. Say what you see, guys. Number 1. And number 2. That's your second one, guys. Number 2. Screen grab if you need to, photo, whatever you need to do. And your 3rd and final one. That is your 3rd and final dingbat. Say what you see in a cryptic fashion. There, 3 dingbats, guys. Couple of minutes, I'm going to check in with Sally Social, and I'll take you through your answers to round 3 and 4 before we go on to your round 5 potluck, and then before you start posting the word beer fudge. Give me a minute, guys. There we go. So I've moved on to the 4.8% Pilsner. Now that it's back in stock, but I've also just poured it really, really bad. So it looks like an ice cream at the moment. So we'll just we'll let that one settle, I think, a little bit. So we will let that one settle. Last 30 seconds, guys. Last 30 seconds. So for anyone playing in the UK rather than in America this evening, there's your anagram. That was, that was the one we missed up. But if you say it wasn't Christian pureed, it was a Christian pureed for those in the UK, which gives you the extra A you need for paediatric nurse. So there we go. Let's just start that one out. Thank you, guys. Let's go with your answers, guys. Are we ready? Remember, 1 point for each, double bubble at the end of the round. If you said round 3, music, the tail fin of Ryanair planes has a harp on it. Harp. Number 2, well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Faith by George Michael. Faith. I'll go with Faith. I'll go with George. I'll give you a point for either. I don't know what's happened to me, but I'm feeling nice tonight. So, Faith by George Michael. Number 3, 2017 hit New Rules, Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa. Number 4, the 80s pop star who recently intervened when a quiz contestant had been penalised for allegedly pronouncing his name incorrect was Tony Hadley. Tony Hadley from Spandau Ballet. And that is true. Funny how it seems. Tony Hadley. Number 5. Which musical features the song Some Enchanted Evening? That is South Pacific. South Pacific. Number 6. Hello, Dolly. A 1964 hit for Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong. Number 7. Hits with Lovely Day and Ain't No Sunshine. That was Bill Withers. Bill Withers. And number 8, the small Irish town and the First World War song is Tipperary. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. So number 1 was Harp. 2 was Faith by George Michael. Dua Lipa. 3, Tony Hadley. 4, number 5, South Pacific. 6 was Louis Armstrong. 7 was Bill Withers. And number 8 was Tipperary. Let me take you through the ever-popular dingbats. Always a crowd favourite. Number 1 in round 4 of dingbats. That is Back Up. Back Up. Back Up. Number 2. Easy one, this one. This is what you give me this week. Number 2, Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. And number 3, I'll be honest, if you've got this, you can brag like crazy, because I'm quite impressed if you've got this one. There we go. That is Kiss and Make Up. Kiss and Make Up. If you've got that, guys, brag away. Brag away. You're free again, guys. Back Up, Puss in Boots, and Kiss and Make Up. So we are either on 22 or 28. Let us know, guys. 22 or 28. Let us know your score. It depends if you played your Rooster Booster on round 1 or round 3 as yet. So what's your score, 22 or 28? Let us know how you're getting on. And by all means, brag. You've got Kiss and Make Up. That is mightily impressive if you did. Keep those comments coming, guys. We are moving on to your 5th and final round. Your 5th and final round this evening. Your 5th and final round tonight is potluck. Potluck. Oh, what's that you say? Just random questions that are stuck together. Of course it is. Some weeks I call it general knowledge. Some weeks I call it potluck. Yeah, basically whatever's left, scoop it all up, chuck it together. They'll never know. They'll never know, Scott. Honestly. Never know. They will never know. Right. Give me a moment while I found a bit of paper. Again, administratively Very poor tonight. Very poor. Got to raise my game. Raise your game, Scott. Don't get this nonsense with Russ, do you? He's very organised, always working well. I will just find a bit of paper I need. Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, can't find that bit of paper. Don't matter, does it? Don't matter. Nobody even knows what it says on that bit of paper. And if I forget to say something, what's it matter? Nobody's even going to notice, are they? Nobody's going to notice. Yeah, that'll do. Found it, everybody. Calm down. Calm down. Nothing to see here. Right, let's go on your round 5, everybody. Your round 5. Are we ready? Question 1 of round 5, pot luck. The hit TV series Normal People is set in which country? The hit TV series Normal People is set in which country? Thanks as always, guys. We have got 90 odd people playing along tonight, and we really, really appreciate your support. As always, it means a lot to all of us. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, Shane's right. It's at 22 or 30. Shane just basically comes along to tell me what I've done wrong. I work with Shane in the day job, so it's kind of that's what they pay him for in the day, to tell me what I've done wrong. And he just does it voluntarily on an evening. Thanks, Shane. You're right. 22 or 30. Literally about 12 weeks I've been doing this now. Wow. You wouldn't think, would you? First time out, it looks like. So, number 2, who starred as a fashion editor in the 2006 film The Devil Wears Prada? Who starred as a fashion magazine editor in the 2006 film The Devil Wears Prada? Thank you, Shane. Keep making mistakes. Question number 3. Which Leonardo DiCaprio film is set mainly in Thailand? Which Leonardo DiCaprio film is set mainly in Thailand? Question number 4. Which bank described itself as the listening bank? Which bank described itself as the listening bank? Welcome, Neil. Thank you. Hope you are, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Hope work's gone all right for you this evening. Christian Pureade, that was a pediatric nurse, Stephen. Pediatric nurse, the American version, or a Christian Pureade was the English version. Thanks, Stephen. Cheers for Badum-tish, mate. Badum-tish. Number 5. Which hard metal is used to make light bulb filaments? Which hard metal is used to make light bulb filaments? I was really struggling to come up with a question 5 today, and I just had one of those kind of light bulb moments. Number 6. Which BBC tennis commentator had the catchphrase, "Ooh, I say"? Which BBC tennis commentator had the catchphrase, "Oh, I say"? Adele Dancers Sprang. Adele Dancers Prang was landscape gardener, Stephen. Landscape gardener. Number 7. Question number 7. Which city is home to a shroud said to show the face of Jesus Christ? Which city is a home to the shroud said to show the face of Jesus Christ? Keep the feedback coming, Stephen. Keep it coming, bud. And your last question of the night. Yes, we're all happy. Literally, we've got about 8 minutes till Bradley Walsh is on. Mum will kill me if we run late. So, which year? They're all the same year, guys. But what year is it? Arthur Scargill becomes president of the NUM. The football team QPR installs a plastic pitch. And Queen's epic greatest hits album is released and becomes an instant bestseller. They're all the same year, but what year is it? Arthur Scargill becomes president of the NUM. The football team QPR installs a plastic pitch, and Queen's epic greatest hits album is released and becomes an instant bestseller. So we're nearing the end of the quiz, and then we can see who is our champions. We are literally just waiting for the hammer to fall. Right, so your questions again, last recap of the questions, then I will put you out your misery, then I'll bugger off because Bradley's coming on at 9. So number 1, the hit TV series Normal People is set in which country? Number 2, who starred as a fashion magazine editor in the 2006 film The Devil Wears Prada? Number 3, which Leonardo DiCaprio film is set mainly in Thailand? Number 4, which bank describes itself as the listening bank? Number 5, which hard metal is used to make light bulb filaments? Number 6, which BBC tennis commentator had the catchphrase, "Ooh, I say"? Number 7, which city is home to a shroud said to show the face of Jesus Christ? And your last question, what year? They're all the same year, but what year is it? Arthur Scargill becomes president of the NUM. The football team QPR installs a plastic pitch. Queen's epic greatest hits album is released and it becomes an instant hit. They are all your questions, guys. Remember, the phrase that pays tonight is beer fudge. Beer fudge. Sally Ann will share that link with you again. Sally Ann, wow, Sunday name. Sally Social will share the link with you again to the beer fudge that Roosters have rustled up with their neighbouring businesses. Looks absolutely fab. Great gift for Father's Day on the 21st of June. There we go, Sally. Sally Social rather than Sally Ann. There is your link, guys. We will put that on the Facebook page as well. Don't forget Rooster's Beer Shop. Sally will share that at the end of the evening as well for your beer orders direct from the fab team at Roosters. Tom, Oliver, the rest of the guys who really appreciate everything everyone is doing to support them during these weird and wonderful times that we are all facing. Let me take you through your answers, guys. Your answers. So Normal People, question number 1. Remember, double bubble. At the end of this, we will all have a score out of 38. Shane, check it. It's right. Number 1, Normal People is set in the Republic of Ireland. Number 2, the fashion magazine editor in The Devil Wears Prada was Meryl Streep. The Leonardo DiCaprio film in Thailand is The Beach. The listening bank is Midland Bank. Light bulb filaments are made from tungsten. The tennis commentator who said, "Ooh, I say," is Dan Maskell. Thanks, Shane. Number 7, Turin, the Turin Shroud of Jesus Christ. And your year's question. Arthur Scargill becomes president of the MUM. QPR has a plastic pitch and Queen's greatest hits is released in 1981. 1981. Exact year or nothing, guys. 1981. Your answers again, guys. Republic of Ireland, 1. Meryl Streep, 2. The Beach was 3. Midland Bank was 4. Number 5, Tungsten. 6 is Dan Maskell. Turin was number 7. And your final question, number 8, 1981. Let's start seeing your scores out of 38 people, followed by the words beer fudge. Beer fudge if you want to be in the draw to get a case of cans delivered to your door anyway in the UK mainland. Beer fudge if you want to be in the draw if you put your score but without the words beer fudge, we won't include you in that draw. So if you put your scores up and are yet to put the words beer fudge, by all means you can add it on now. Liz M, as an example, I know you're there over in Mosel in Germany. If you want to put it down, put the word beer fudge, you can reallocate the prize if it's something you want to be in the draw for. So by all means, just post your score, post the words beer fudge. Weird keywords. Guys, that's it as always. I've got to go because Bradley's on, and literally me or Bradley, I know where I come, Mum. I know my place. Mum's got a bit of a hierarchy in our family. I've got two brothers, Clive and Dave. It basically goes Bradley, Scott, Dave, Clive. Harsh. No, Stephen Mulhern actually comes between Clive and Dave as well. So there we go. Right, guys, as always, Ant from Yorkshire DJ Beats is in the house tomorrow doing his quiz. We will share a link 8:15 tomorrow with Ant. Guys, really appreciate your company as always. Feedback always really, really valuable in the comments. I'm back on Saturday as 8 o'clock as always. Would love your company once again. Who will be on the photo frame of destiny on the shelf of shame? Who knows who it could be this week? Thank you as always, guys. We really appreciate your fun and your company, and to have 90 odd people regularly taking part is truly humbling. We will put a post up within the next hour on the Facebook page to let you know who has been successful. As I say, Ant's here tomorrow with his quiz. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for your company as always, mate. I really appreciate it. Sally will continue to post the links to the beer shop and things like that. We'll get it up all on the social media, the Fudge and Roosters Beer Shop. As always, guys, huge thanks to Sally Social, Sally Ann, Sally Wall. Call her what you will. She's got a variety of names now. Thanks for all your company, guys. Look after yourselves. Look after one another. Take care. Stay safe. And by all means, guys, see you on Saturday at 8 o'clock. But in the meantime, look after yourselves. Stay safe and keep social distancing. Night, guys.